And good evening, everyone, and welcome into the UFC Fight Cards podcast. I'm your host, Russ Renault, and uh, in just a bit, we'll be opening up some 2021 Prism Chronicles. But give me just a second, as I'm experiencing a little bit of difficulty here getting the cameras up, but we'll get that sorted out momentarily. So just give me a second, and let's see if we can figure this out as we go along. So I do apologize for the technical difficulties today. So let's see if we can get that trashed, and let's see if we can get back going here, because it's gonna be an odd show to open cards if we can't get the the video showing. So I do apologize, and this isn't normally the way it is. I haven't had This is the 11th episode, 10 episodes. I haven't had any problems, and of course today we get the technical difficulties. So thanks for everybody that is joining us for the first time, and we will get into cards as soon as I can. You get to see my face in a still version instead of just talking to you live for right now. So that's probably better than the real thing anyway, right? So what we've got coming up on today's show is we've got a recap of UFC 287, and we've also got our box of 2021 Chronicles that we're going to open up, which is going to be really hard to do if we can't see it. But let's go ahead and go along, and we'll start talking about UFC 287 here in just a little bit. Let's see if I can get this video going. I've never had a problem with this so far, but of course today is the day that we're going to have the issues. And I do like to start, on time, and should have known something like this was going to happen today, but we roll with it. Everything's all good to go, hooked up, set up, and it's not the greatest for watching. And I appreciate people in the chat. If you go ahead and tell me who you PC, that's always a good conversation starter. And I do apologize because, like I said, this first time that I've had this issue in 11 shows, but we'll try to get it sorted out here as we go. That's the problem with not having a producer, and that's what we're trying to get to on the show, is having somebody that can handle this in for me and just bring a better show, having the audio sound better. I do have some people that can help me out with that. I've got some good friends who are great with that, and would like to get them on board at some point to make this show better, and so that I don't have issues like this, because that's really embarrassing and really the problems that we shouldn't be having at this point. So appreciate everybody hanging in there. Just give me a shout. Tell me who you PC using that chat box. When we do get into opening the cards, everything's available, and you can reach me a couple of different ways. Russ at orange-fire.com is my email address. Find me on social media at FightCardsRuss or at Orange Fire Media on all social media platforms. And you can reach me in all those different ways, and you can make an offer on anything that I have. As we get into opening these cards a little bit later, when I get this video figured out, that's the big issue right now, because if we can't do that, then it's going to be hard to have a good show, and that's just not acceptable at this point. So don't know what the problem is. Give me a second. As we continue on, I'll try to do the best to set up the rest of the show and get this going. And got a new listener, watcher in there. MMA Slop, appreciate you. And we've been talking this week about it. Appreciate you coming on, and to have these issues, with everybody, kind of joining in now is not the best time to be having these problems, you know. But you PC Rose, Namajunas, Valentina Shevchenko. I've got some good cards of them. GSP, got a number card of GSP. Really got some good Rose. I got an auto of Rose and Valentina that I can probably break out here if we can get the video going. Cyril Gahn. Don't have anything numbered of Cyril. Usman, got a huge lot of Usman, but the problem with that is I don't have anything numbered in there, but I've got about 30 Kamaru cards just sitting there. Amanda Nunes, Volkanovski, sold a gold Volkanovski this week, so that's gone. Ilya Topuria, Sean O'Malley, yep. As soon as we can get the show going, we'll be good to go. See if I can unlock this. There we go. I'm just on Strug Street tonight. I can't get rid of my show card there on the front end. Anyway, let's talk about UFC 287 while I figure my life out here. We'll start off last night in Miami. Just a fantastic main event with the middleweight champion Alex Pereira taking on the number one contender, the former champion Israel Adesanya in the main event. And Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, getting the job done, getting his belt back with a second round knockout over Pereira. And it was awesome to see. And that was one of the most recent events where I just sat there and said, wow, did that just happen the way it happened? Because I did not, I expected Izzy to win. Figured he'd drag it out and just get the job done, avoiding, the clashes that did him in the fifth round in the first matchup in the UFC with Alex Pereira. And Izzy, he said he was playing possum because Alex started landing some shots there in the second round, and Izzy had his back up against the cage, and then boom, sparked him with a couple of right hands, and Jim finished him off with the hammer fist for good measure. And then if you saw it last night, you saw the celebration afterwards, the arrow, the bow hunter, and then taunting Alex Pereira's son, who passed out in front of Izzy in the kickboxing matchup, and that's why Izzy did that. He pointed at Pereira's son and played dead. So just a fantastic main event last night, and that just boosts up Israel Adesanya as far as the hobby world goes. Izzy was big before, kind of lost a little bit of that luster with the loss to Pereira, but getting that sparkle back last night, and we'll see if he makes it into our hobby top 5 later on here in the show. So what we're doing is trying to get back on track here, as we're having some video issues here for the first time in the history of our show, and I'm unable to get myself up on the screen right now, but at least you can listen for a little bit. And so we'll keep on talking about UFC 287 while I try to get everything back on track. And like I said, would really love to have a producer, and so everything that I sell on this show will go back into the show, whether that be buying products or hiring a producer and getting things sorted out, so we don't have problems like this going forward. So we talked about the co-main event last night at UFC 287 was Gilbert Burns against Jorge Masvidal, and that one went about the way that everybody thought that it would. Just being back in Miami, his hometown, everybody thought, Jorge had a chance, and just to make that one last push to try to get that main event against Leon Edwards later on, but Gilbert Burns getting the job done, and then saying that, unanimous decision for Gilbert Burns, Jorge Masvidal retiring. So to didn't actually come out and say it, but kind of inferred that was going to be it for Jorge Masvidal going forward. After 50 plus fights in the UFC, he's done enough. He's got that BMF title, so hats off to him and a great career. But Gilbert Burns is looking at bigger and better things, trying to get into that title picture. And he said, I deserve the next title shot. Now I'm not going to argue too much with him. So looking at the next shot at Leon Edwards, after the winner of Leon Edwards and Colby Covington, then the next one, in my mind, a lot of people's mind, think that it should be Gilbert Burns. And I think that last night really proved that. So like I said, if I pause a little more than I used to, a little more than everybody's used to, so we're just trying to figure out why we can't get the video to show up tonight. Just having some issues with that. So sorry about the clicking there. Just trying to get everything just not doing what it normally does. And I don't know why that is. So it's going to be an issue as we go forward, trying to get some of this stuff figured out. Because it's going to be hard for me to open cards and for anybody to enjoy it if you can't see it. Because so I'm going to try to keep going through here on UFC 287 as we go forward. I think I have everything hooked up right. I can see the cameras, but you can't. Usually I just slide that over and it works. But my technical knowledge today is it must be limited. Happy Easter to everybody. Hope you enjoyed the holiday with your families, and just appreciate you stopping by here on a Sunday night and helping me struggle along here with here on the show. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Figured it out. Thank you for hanging with me for 13 minutes. So we're going to continue on now. Look, that's what we've got. There we go. I'll get to this more quickly tonight because I owe it to you. But there we go. We're going to be opening this box of 2021 Chronicles tonight, and really excited about that. You see some other stuff laid out that we'll get into in just a little bit. You see my 2 boxes up there that we're going to get into in the next couple of weeks, and we'll talk all about all of that in just a second. But just wanted to let you know that I figured it out, and if we had a producer, it would have taken a lot less time to figure that out. So anyway, thanks. Thank you for being here, and thank you for everybody supporting me so far. And we're going to give away cards pretty soon, I hope. When we get to 100 subscribers, we are going to give away 7 fighter lots at least. You never know. If we get a lot of support here, I can give away more. I don't mind giving away cards. I just want to put cards in people's hands that want them. Like I said, everything's available, and we can make a deal, because that's not my main thing, is to just make this huge profit off of them. It's to put them in your hands and have you enjoy this hobby as much as I do, especially with UFC cards. Because I watch fights every week now because we got this show, and so it's a lot of fun as we go forward. But let's finish off with that main card. Kevin Holland getting a big win over Santiago Ponzinibbio, welterweight division, a knockout in the second round. A great performance for Kevin Holland. Just great things continue to happen for him, and we'll see where he goes from here. Coming off that loss to Wonder Boy, but it was a really fun fight to watch with him and Ponzinibbio last night. One of the big surprises last night was how good Rob Font looked against Adrian Yanez in a bantamweight division matchup. Rob Font, number 6, Adrian Yanez, number 12, and Yanez looking to jump into that, top 10 with a victory, but Rob Font proving why he's up there at number 6 with a first-round knockout. And Rob Font, going forward, it's going to be pretty good for him in that bantamweight division. Another big surprise last night, because all the hype surrounding the 18-year-old Raul Rosas Jr. came to an end, and pretty quickly. Christian Rodriguez lost that first round. Rosas probably took that first round and taking down Rodriguez and doing some work, but Rodriguez really put it to him in the second and third, came away with a unanimous decision, and Raul Rosas Jr. got plenty of time left. He's got a great prospect in the UFC, and it's probably going to be around for a very long time, but he's got some work to do. And so he's going to go back to the drawing board, and we'll see what Rosas Jr. does going forward. I know a lot of people in the hobby were really looking for him to just skyrocket, and his cards were going to be sky high, but probably took a hit last night. And we'll see if he's in that next product. And, we'll talk about the 2023 Prism that's coming out here in a couple of weeks, and we'll get into that here in just a little bit, and those rookies that we're going to be looking at here in 2023. Just to mention, a top 15 matchup in the middleweight division last night, a unanimous decision for Kelvin Gastelum against Chris Curtis. That was the fight of the night, so both fighters getting a bonus there. Both look great, but Gastelum getting the job done. And also Michelle Waterson-Gomez, a top 15 matchup in the women's strawweight division, and Waterson-Gomez losing to Luana Pinheiro by a split decision. So Michelle Waterson-Gomez just signed a new 8-fight deal with the UFC this week and takes a loss in that first matchup with a top 15 opponent. So, things going ahead for Waterson-Gomez. Kind of always hanging around, a fan favorite, so we want to keep her around. But not too good for the stock last night with that loss to Pinheiro. So we do want to look ahead a little bit to what's coming up here on the schedule for the UFC. We do that before we get to our card segment. And next weekend, Fight Night from Kansas City on April 15th. We've got number 2, Max Holloway against number 4, Arnold Allen in the featherweight division. And that is just ahead of the matchup between Alexander Volkanovski and Yair Rodriguez to unify that featherweight title. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. April 22nd, main event, Sergey Pavlovich, Curtis Blaydes, number 3 against number 4 in the heavyweight division. Then we've got UFC Vegas 72 on April 29th. That's Arman Tsarukyan against Renato Moicano. Top 15 matchup in the lightweight division. And I'm sure all of you are sick of me talking about it, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Because it's not something I'm looking forward to. Is a Baylor alum. I live in the Houston area. For those of you that don't know, I went to Baylor, and I'm looking forward to Haley Cowan-Brennan making her UFC debut against Jamie Lynn Horth in the women's bantamweight division there on April 29th. On the prelims, Haley Cowan-Brennan, she was a Baylor alum, was on the acrobatic and tumbling teams, going to make her UFC debut, and so is Jamie Lynn Horth at that April 29th event. So I'm looking forward to Haley having cards one day, because that's going to be my main PC going forward after that, because I just want to stick with my Bears and support them as much as I can, and really like what I've seen from Haley and just who she is and what she represents for that whole community. In Waco is a place that I lived for a very long time, not just when I was in school, but I worked there, and so looking forward to that there on April 29th. And then we got UFC 288, May 6th in Newark, New Jersey. Aljamain Sterling and Henry Cejudo for the bantamweight title. And we also got Charles Oliveira and Beneil Dariush, a lightweight matchup, top 5 at UFC 288 in the co-main. And then saw a switch in the fight night on May 13th in Charlotte, North Carolina. The main event now is Jairzinho Rozenstruik against Yalton Almeida in a heavyweight matchup. That takes the place of Anthony Smith and Johnny Walker in the light heavyweight division, which is now the co-main event. And then we've got some other events coming up that were just announced this week that we like to talk about here on the show. Just looking forward to the events that were announced the week prior. So UFC 289, June 10th in Vancouver, is going to be Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena 3 in the women's bantamweight division. The champion Amanda Nunes against former champion, number 1 contender Juliana Pena. Fight night June 17th, Josh Emmett and Ilya Topuria featherweight matchup. And then fight night June 24th, this one announced this week, women's strawweight division. These are all kind of tentative from here. After the May 13th event, it kind of gets a little sketchy. Nothing set in stone yet, but looks like Macy Barber and Amanda Ribas in the women's strawweight division. And then we look forward to UFC 290 on July 8th. We know that we're going to see Alexander Volkanovski and Yair Rodriguez for the featherweight title. They were kind of eyeing a John Jones, Stipe Miocic heavyweight matchup as the main event, but that hasn't been decided yet. But we do know that Bo Nickel, who is likely to have some rookie cards in this new product, will be taking on Tresean Gore in the middleweight division. And then later on this summer, some of the things that we've heard about, Tom Aspinall, the person at IPC, for those of you who don't know, got a pretty good Tom Aspinall collection that I haven't showed off yet. He'll be taking on Marcin Tybura, top 10 heavyweight matchup. That's one I'm really looking forward to, but nothing set in stone yet. And then Cody Garbrandt and Dominic Cruz, too, coming up later on this summer. And that's everything that we've kind of gotten caught up with. Other rumored fights, Paulo Costa against Khamzat Chimaev. And, last night's result may have changed a little bit of things. Also, maybe Shavkat Rakhmonov against Bilal Muhammad. We don't know. So those are things to look forward to. So as we transition over to our card segment, our card half of the show, we start off with our hobby top 5. Let's get into that first. I'd love to have some great graphic that popped up and showed you this. But got a little bit of a change this week, just based on what we've seen sales-wise and prices on breaks and things like that. We go with our hobby top 5, the top 5 fighters that everybody's looking for and everybody's chasing. And we're going to start off with number 5. And jumping into the top 5 this week is Alexander Volkanovski. So he is number 5. Number 4, Islam Makhachev. And these top 4 are unchanged. Number 3, Sean O'Malley. Number 2, Khamzat Chimaev. And number 1 is Shavkat Rakhmonov. And those are going to kind of stay the same until we get this new product coming out and see these new rookie cards coming out. And then we may change our mind. But Volk making it into the top 5 this week, just based on his popularity and what we've seen this week. So I want to talk about the 2023 Panini Prism that's going to be coming out. The hobby boxes are going to be released on April 28th. And just from what I've seen price-wise, it'll be about $300 a piece. 12 cards per pack, 12 packs, 2 autographs, 22 parallels, and 12 inserts. So be looking for those. I'm trying to get my hands on a case of those so we can have 12 weeks of shows. There's also an undercard product, kind of similar to the Select H2. Comes out on May 10th. I started off seeing about $200. Now I've seen that drop down to about $150 a piece. So it might be a good deal. 9 cards per pack, 10 packs. There is one guaranteed auto on average. 18 inserts, parallels, 1 base variation. So undercard might be a way to go. Might be something interesting to pull out of there. But we're looking forward to it because we'll be having that as soon as we can get to it. But first, what I'm going to do on this show is tonight, of course, we got this 21 Chronicles box. Then next week, we will open this box of Optic. And then, guess what else I got my hands on? I said that we were done with 2022 product, but we're not. I lied. But that's a good thing, right? Because we've got another box of Prism. So I got my hands on those. And so looking forward to that. That is what the next the next 2 weeks after this one look like. But this is what tonight looks like. So we're looking forward to this box. And then we'll get into those other products next week. If we don't get the Prism in on April 30th, that'll be that show. When that comes out, then we're going to go to my lot box, which is just a whole bunch of fighter lots that I have, and I'm going to show you a little sampling of those here in a second. So let me show you the cards that we're going to be giving away. So I'm doing 7 card giveaways for subscribers. When we reach 100, we'll start giving cards away. I've got this huge John Jones lot. So I'll show you there. Every one of these lots contains a numbered card. So there's the John Jones Phoenix. Now I'll go through this quickly because I know we want to get into this box real quick. So, you pull certain things out of here, and then it goes into everything that we've opened. So there's some 2020 Topps John Jones in there. And then we go to Justin Gaethje with that red season ticket. There's a prism in there, silver prism. It's not going to break the bank, but there's another silver prism, Don Russ Optic. But it's not bad for free, right? This is what we're going to be giving away. So Robert Whittaker, all former champions, current champions, people who have fought for the title. So no slouches here. Robert Whittaker, Phoenix numbered. See those Robert Whittaker cards getting into the 2020 that we opened a couple of weeks ago. We got Glover Teixeira. Added this one recently, the Prism Red. There's a prism there with the optic stargazing. So Glover making it into our giveaway. Even a 2015 that we opened last week. Then we go to Jan Blachowicz with that black numbered 99 out of Chronicles. See some more Jan. Then we get to the women. And Holly Holm. This is a huge lot of Holly Holm. This is numbered to 99. Go through those. Got some 2015, some 2020 in there. A lot of Holly Holm. And then Misha Tate. Got the Origins red, numbered to 199. Misha, pretty good little lot there. That one's numbered to 288. So 2 numbered Misha Tate cards in there. And it's a 2015. So all good lots, I think, if that's who you collect. So really looking forward to giving those away. And I really am. I really want you to know how much I appreciate the support on the show, and that's how I do it, just by giving you cards. So please subscribe, get your friends to subscribe, and we'll start giving those away. Let me put these away so I've got some room to open this box of Chronicles. That's where I need some good bumper music. So I'll also show you what we've kind of opened and some of our hits over here in the last 10 weeks since we've been on. So I'll start with the Immaculate that we opened 2 boxes of Immaculate. These are all still available. So Taito Avasa memorabilia numbered to 99, Tisha Torres, Francis Ngannou, Derek Lewis, memorabilia autograph, 99. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, same thing, numbered to 99. Here we go with the gold, all-time greats, Mark Coleman, numbered to 10. There we go, Yuri Prochazka, the base red, numbered to 25. This is the big one so far. Henry Cejudo. Jumbo memorabilia patch, the walkout pants, number 3 of 4. Then I've got a lot of 4 Stipe Miocic numbered cards. These are all numbered. So I've had this one from before, but Chronicles Crown Royale. This is a bookend, number 49 to 49. This one is a season ticket. The Optic Contenders numbered to 49. Chronicles Elite numbered to 199. And a 2015 numbered to 188. So big Stipe Miocic lot. Got more Stipe cards. And if you buy those, you get all of the Stipe cards that I have, plus those 4. We pulled the Michael Chandler auto from Optic, and I've got a graded Michael Chandler Gold Flux auto on the way. Should be getting that back any day now, and we'll open that on the show. I'm not going to find out the grade. They'll send me an email with the grade, and I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to open the card on the show to see what grade we got on that Michael Chandler. All right, so now it's time for me to shut up, and we're going to get on with opening our box of Chronicles, and appreciate everybody hanging with me through the technical difficulties. But now is the star of today's show, and that is this box of 2021 Panini Chronicles. I haven't opened any of these yet. So over the last couple of weeks, since we kind of ran out of 2022 product, kind of looking at stuff that we haven't opened before. And so last week we opened a box of 2015 Topps Chronicles, back when Topps had the rights to the UFC products. And the week before that, we opened 2020 Topps. And so we've got a lot of interesting cards pulled from those. Already sold a couple of those, really. When we opened that 2020 box, pulled out a Kaikar France magenta printing plate, and so we sold that. I've also pulled, what else we pulled that's been sold? 2015 Atisha Torres matte relic, we sold that. And just like I said, just trying to make people happy, trying to give you good deals, not trying to break the bank here. But I will tell you that everything that I sell will go into buying 2023 Prism. So the more stuff that we do sell, the better, your chances of getting something. Because everybody that buys something from me, I'm going to remember who you PC, and I'm going to be looking at for you. So that's what I'm going to do. Is take care of the people who take care of me. I've got some people on here who are regular listeners, and I kind of look out for them. So here we go with the 2021 Panini Chronicles. 2 autographs per box on average. Looking for stuff to add to our lot giveaways. Looking for stuff in my PC. But mainly looking for stuff in your PC. So there we go. Poirier, Shevchenko, O'Malley, Diaz on the box. We've got 6 packs, 8 cards per pack. So kind of a light box, which is not bad considering that the 2015 Topps that we opened last week had 144 cards, and that was our longest show at 1 hour and 22 minutes. But look at that. Emmanuel Robles, you are the man. You are getting this Nate Diaz card. A score, Nate Diaz right off the top. Izzy, Israel Adesanya, Prestige, coming off the win last night. Oh, another Izzy. Luminance, Zhang Wei Li, and the Crown Royale. I guess I didn't call it that last year. Nice fingerprint from a Panini worker there, though. Jan Blachowicz, light heavyweight Spectra that we will add to our giveaway. There we got a Diego Fiera auto on the Contenders, a rookie season ticket. So take care of that one. And all the video confusion, didn't get really prepared to sleeve these up, but I'm gonna need to do that now. So a rookie autograph. Not one of the bigger ones, but we'll take it. Let's continue to go through this. There we go, Jorge Masvidal. Hamzat Chimaev. There's a rookie of Hamzat. So we'll Make sure to take care of that one as well. No bigger rookie in 2021 than Hamzat. So somebody will want that one. And we'll take care of the rest later. Everything I can put into a lot, I take care of. Every common just kind of gets thrown in with the other common, so I've got a lot built up. But Jan Blachowicz to add to our lot. So let's keep going here with pack number 2. We've already got an auto out of these. Looking for at least one more. Jorge Masvidal score. Habib Nurmagomedov. Look at that. E getting another Nate Diaz. There we go. Cyril Gahn, National Treasures, 13 of 99. So let me get over here and I've got the thick card holders. This one might be a little bit thicker than usual. So there we go. Numbered Cyril Gahn. So MMA slop, there you go. There's a Cyril. So we'll look at these. We'll look at all of our hits when we finish up. Another Michael Chandler, a rookie card for Michael Chandler, the Flux. So that'll be a good one to add to that lot that I'm working on when we get that graded card back. A lot of rookies in here. Macy Chiasson, rated rookie, and then another Michael Chandler rookie there with the certified. And there we go, back-to-back Jorge Masvidal's, the icon. So, you know, Chronicles is a fun product because there's so many variations. And you really don't get a lot of common fighters in these. It's really filled with a lot of stars. So there we go, Habib, the Origins, and I love the Origins cards. Another Nate Diaz, Emmanuel, you're just racking them up tonight. Jorge Masvidal, Rookies and Stars. Israel Adesanya with the Crown Royale. Gilbert Burns, Spectra. Gilbert Burns, rated rookie, the blue. That one is numbered to 99. So it's the first Gilbert Burns card that I have. Numbered card anyway. It's not bad. Never bad. I mean, it's fun to open cards. So what we have a show for. You know. Kill some time on a Sunday night. Yuri Prochazka, black, a rookie. Alexander Volkanovski, elite. Some of these, they're really shiny, but they're not numbered. So it's the fun of the Chronicles. Izzy Origins. Habib with the season ticket. Contenders. Izzy on the Rookies and Stars. And there another Michael Chandler numbered card. Score purple rookie card. Number 2 of 49. If you collect Michael Chandler, then this is your place to be, because hopefully in the next week or two we will have that gold flux back from grading, and we'll see what we got. See what we got off that. Got a lot out of these packs here. So the Chandler rookie cards. Kevin Holland, Rookies and Stars. It's another rookie card. Conor McGregor, Rookies and Stars Crusade. That one numbered to 149. So Conor McGregor numbered card. That never hurts. Conor Michael Chandler going to make some noise hopefully later on this year. So there we go. That Hamzat Black. So a lot of Hamzat, a lot of Michael Chandler in this product, and we've pulled a few. So still looking for one more auto. Pulled some good numbered cards so far though. Love to get one more autograph. Here we go, Francis Ngannou. That one is a playoff. Jorge Masvidal, Legacy. Cyril Gane, rated rookie. And then there we go, Kamaru Usman, Rookies and Stars. And this one numbered to 149. So I didn't have any Kamaru Usman numbered cards. I had this huge 30 card lot, probably more Kamaru cards than anybody, and didn't have a single numbered card in the bunch. Had a couple of Prisms and a Orange Flash, but now we've got a Kamaru Usman numbered card that we can add to that. John Jones Crusade to add to our lot. That is nice. So another one to add that huge John Jones lot. And here we go with the Habib auto of 49. That is sick. Habib, Tools of the Trade, 3 material memorabilia card. So you got the gold, the black, and the gray. That is nice. So if you hung with me through the technical difficulties, it was worth it, because that is, it may not be the lowest numbered card that I pulled, but it's definitely the best looking and the best fighter that we pulled. So huge Habib pull there with absolute memorabilia. 3 different ones. Wow. We're just going to admire that for a little bit. There we go. Nice. Davison Figueiredo XR. Another Izzy. There's a blue. This one, number 2 of 99. So a low number on that one. Not number 1, but pretty close. And you know what? I have a huge Izzy lot I was working on too that didn't have a numbered card, but that one now has a numbered card. Not bad timing on that one either, with the win last night. So then we're back to Francis Ngannou. That's what's great about this product. There's just nothing, no down fighters in it. There may be base cards, but it's all stars and rookies, so can't really complain. Another Habib. This one a playoff. Israel Adesanya Legacy. Kevin Holland rookie card. John Jones, another one to add to our lot that we're giving away. And now we've got a Crown Royale from both years, 21 and 22. There we go. Amanda Nunes, the Optic Contenders season ticket. Looks nice. Cyril Gane. And what we got here? Just a placeholder. Okay. Haven't seen that one before. So let's go with the Yuri Prochazka rookie card there. And Alexander Volkanovski, the Icon red 149, number 62 of 149. So Difference between this and other products is, we opened 6 packs, eight cards a piece, and pulled a ton of numbered cards out of them. So that's what's fun about Chronicles. Just a lot of stuff in there. And, what we're looking forward to doing on the show is really opening up a box of the new products that come out, opening up a hobby box every week of 2023, starting on April 30th. If not, the May 6th, we'll try to get into Prism if they don't push the delivery date out, which they usually do, but hopefully not this year. Hopefully we can stay on track and have some Prism in hand by April 30th. Would love to get that done and have it here to open on the show. But you know what? If we don't, then we can always fill in with something because I've got that lot box. And so I got a new listener in, Revenant WR, saying terrific hit on the Eagle. That's right. We're going to go and we're going to look at those right now. Since they're all sleeved up, so I did take the gloves off. But we'll go back through them real quick. Here's everything we hit. Numbered cards, Volkanovski red icon. Would help if I switch the camera view so you can see it. So there we go. The Volkanovski 149, Adesanya number 2 of 99. This one was the big one. Habib 49, the triple relic auto. This is a sweet card. Usman of 149, rookies and stars. Conor McGregor, numbered Crusade. That one numbered to 149. Michael Chandler, another of 49. This one numbered 2 of 49. Gilbert Burns, blue rated rookie. That one's numbered to 99. Cyril Gahn, the National Treasures. That's a thick card. You can see that one there, how thick that one is. That was number 13 of 99. It's a rookie card for Surreal. And, just put this one in. This one's not numbered, but Hamzat Chimaev, rookie card, the icon. A lot of rookies in this one. Yuri, Chandler, Hamzat, Cyril Gahn, so many. And then the first auto that we pulled was Diego Ferreira. And, not to knock any fighters at all, but, not the greatest autograph that we could have pulled, but the Habib really made up for it. Just a great pull. Really exciting. And like I said, not even the lowest number that we pulled. We pulled a 1 of 1 Kaikar of France printing plate. We pulled the Henry Cejudo jumbo memorabilia. That was a 3 of 4, but I don't know that we could get anything more exciting than this one. So, even it's a 49, but, it's still awesome to get that Habib. So, nice. So that is our box of Chronicles for the week, and that's going to pretty much wrap up our show. Like I said, next week then we've got the box of, let's see what we've got next week. We've got the box of Optic, 22 Optic, we'll see what we get. And then the week after that, we've got our last box of 2022 product. I promise, it will be the last one. That we got a box of Prism. We got another box of Prism in hand, and we'll be opening that in 2 weeks. And then after that, we'll see. On April 30th, we'll see if we have some 2023 Prism in hand, or if we just go and see what I've got laying around, and we see what we pull the next 2 weeks, and we'll go through all those. But again, if you see any cards that you want, especially that Habib, you can contact me. My email address, russ@orange-fire.com, or you can catch me on social media at FightCardsRuss or at Orange Fire Media. You can find me on Facebook, Russ Renault, Reneau, or at Orange Fire Media. We've got all the social media covered, so just get in touch. We're going to do this every week, every Sunday at 9 p.m. Central Time, and hopefully we don't have the technical issues that I had tonight, but we got through it, and we got the cards on camera, and we got it worked out. But I appreciate everybody stopping by, especially on Easter Sunday. I hope you and your family just had a great holiday, and that we just love having you in. and love supporting us and just want to give it back by, putting cards in your hands so deals can be made. Just want to take care of you the way you take care of the show by tuning in. So just want to thank you and appreciate you, and just hope that you have a great, blessed week, and that we will see you next Sunday right here on the UFC Fight Cards podcast. I'm Russ Renault, and just so much appreciate your support and hanging out with me on a Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you next time.